Okay, now we're going to talk about limits that approach infinity or negative infinity and how they're related to vertical asymptotes. So a vertical asymptote at x equals some value, we'll call it a, occurs when one of the two situations happen. You could either have the one-sided limits as x approaches a from the left of a function, if that approaches positive or negative infinity, and if you have the same thing coming from the right, if it approaches positive or negative infinity, then you would have a vertical asymptote at whatever that value is at x equals a. Now, because it's a vertical asymptote, remember, vertical lines have equations, x equals, and then whatever the value of x is, that it passes through all those x values. The other case that you could have is if you have a two-sided limit as x approaches a. If that's positive or negative infinity, then you would have a vertical asymptote. So if we look at this graph, I have a vertical asymptote here at x equals 0. I'm going to abbreviate VA for vertical asymptote at x equals 0. And I know that because I have the first situation where I have the limit as x approaches 0 from the left of f of x. That limit, let me trace it here in purple, as I come from the left and I come down, I'm approaching minus infinity. And then coming from the right on the graph, let me trace that in purple. Coming from the right, approaching 0, I'm going up without bound, so that would be positive infinity. So your vertical asymptotes occur when you have limits, either one-sided or two-sided,